Telling y'all, man, we really on the road to 4 honeys, bro. We like, I believe, mistake me, correct me if I'm wrong, fried shit. All right, 41 subscribers away to getting to 400. Let's do this. Shout out to y'all. We about to watch another video. And when it comes to this reaction channel, when we're reacting, I don't have a specific topic or event that I'm specifically gonna base my channel off of. So yeah, prepare to just see random shit and like also stuff I may prefer to watch as well, and that I feel is important to watch and, you know, speak upon. So yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe if you're fucking here before. If you's a OG, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. As you can tell by the title, this is Ice Cube on Uncensored with Piers Morgan. If you guys are fans of Andrew Tate, because this is actually how I found out about Piers Morgan, why I even know Piers Morgan. I wouldn't necessarily say I know him, but like know of his content, is because Andrew Tate was on there. But basically his content is known for, you know, uncensored conversations, conversations that are not usually talked about on main platform just due to the sensitivity of it. And my boy Ice Cube, the rap legend, you know, the entrepreneurship legend. Y'all know Ice Cube. If you don't know Ice Cube, you've been living under a rock, Flintstone. You tripping. But yeah, he came on it, and apparently he got something to talk about. And we're gonna see what this is about.
Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God. My bad, y'all. I had motherfuckers calling me and shit. And my shit on D&D. Like, yo, if I don't answer the first time, chill on me. Text me. Don't call again. Fuck. What's wrong with y'all niggas, yo? Bugging out. Ruining the content. But we still here, though.
And I'm joined now by Ice Cube. Well, Ice Cube, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, man.
It's great to have you.
It's good to be here.
A bona fide legend.
Oh, thank you.
You like being called a legend?
It's cool. You know, it's cool. It's interesting because I'm still,
legend,
you know, here, and I still feel like I got so much to do. So it's nice.
You were born O'Shea Jackson. Who actually calls you O'Shea?
My mom, my pops, my wife.
I bet you 150 you ain't know his name was O'Shea, because I didn't. I'll tell you that right now, I didn't.
Brothers and sisters sometimes, but mostly everybody call me Cube.
Is O'Shea different to Cube?
Yeah.
In what way?
O'Shea's my real name, and when I hear that, I'm either looking for my family or a check. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna call me O'Shea? Hope you got a check. And Cube is what my friends been calling me since I was 12 years old.
Let me ask you this. There's been a lot of stuff about the state of the world, about the state of America.
They adding already. I'll tell you one thing before we get into this. My personal opinion, our world is going in shambles by the week. A lot of shit is going on. We gonna get into the video. We gonna go off him. We gonna go off him.
How do you see things right now?
I think, you know, people are very polarized in all kind of ways. People are afraid to speak out because of the cancel culture that we have today. So I just think, you know, people are afraid and they're running to their corners, you know.
In a way, it is a cancel culture. It behaves like that.
It does, because it makes not only the person that's getting canceled, they're trying to shut them up, But anybody's watching now, they shut up because they say, if it can happen to this guy, it can happen to me. So,
And you know what sucks about that? You know, people not saying, you know, what they feel like saying or how they feel, especially influencers and like people with 100 times a bigger platform than me. You know what I'm saying? It personally like sucks because it's like, I feel like people don't understand, especially those type of people, that the fact that you have influence on so much of the environment in the world, that already gives you the power of controlling your speech and saying how you feel. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Like, y'all feeling what I'm saying right now? You see what I'm like?
By smashing somebody who says something that you might not like,
you can shift the momentum.
Them,
it's up to you.
It actually reverberates
Don't let
throughout
Brian
the whole community.
And Yao tell you what the fuck to do.
Now is watching what they say all the time.
What's the answer to this? Because I think it's crazy that in a democracy like the United States, like the United Kingdom, that people are too frightened to speak their mind, to say what they think. What do we do about this?
I think you say what you want to say, and to hell with the consequences. You got to be willing to fight for your rights and fight for what you believe in. And if you're a person who believes in freedom of speech, you have to fight and say what you feel and let the chips fall where they may. And
because if we sugarcoating, I'm glad he said that, because if we sugarcoating, us as people, forget skin color, forget none of that. Us as people, if we sugarcoat how we feel, how we want to, you know, what we want to say, what makes you think shit's gonna work better in our favor? What makes you think we're gonna see results in life? You feel me? Like, why sugarcoat? Like, yeah, consequences come with it, but so much people are behind you, it doesn't matter. Oh my. Sorry for that, guys. It doesn't matter.
Stand on that. And
it doesn't matter.
You know, it may not be an easy road, but I think you feel better about yourself when you say what needs to be said at the time it needs to be said, and not afterwards where you go home and think, I should have said this when that guy was there, or when I was there, I should have said that and I didn't.
Well,
that haunts you more.
You can definitely say what the hell you like on this show. It's called Uncensored for a reason.
Well, that's why I'm here, man. You know, that's
You've
what
always
I'm
been
all about.
uncensored. Let me ask you this. Is America more racist or less racist than when you were a kid?
I think it's pretty much the same, because it's institutionalized, and you know, the institution takes on different faces, so to speak. But you know, I don't know if racism in the financial sector has gotten any better. We still have a hard time getting capital when we need it. We still have a hard time having that access to those, you know, currency streams that's out there. And so it affects us in the same way. In 1865, black people owned maybe 1 or 2% of America. And I believe we're still in that same place.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's barely changed.
Barely changed. In some ways, it's gotten worse. I mean, worse, but it's gotten worse.
That's a fun fact.
I think the Corner Commission did something in 1968 about the poverty in America and how it affects all the people, and we're worse than we were in 1968.
Why did you do it? Was there something on that drive I found?
Maybe we should tell them who you really are.
The last rapper that I interviewed in this very studio was Kanye West.
Yeah.
You've had a wobbly relationship with him, but you're back on track. I read that you saw him, in fact, a few days ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. I mean, we were always cool. You know, he spoke my name without really explaining what he meant, and I just really couldn't leave that statement out there without, you know, he never explained what he meant, and so I had to, you know, kind of rebut that. But since then we've talked, and I think Ye understands that generalizing will always get you in more hot water than being very specific. You know, you
Because I haven't really seen
very
much of him
specific.
since I interviewed him. He's kind of disappeared. I mean, how is he? How's he dealing with what's happened to him?
I believe he's doing great. You know, he's still.
Yo, I ain't a clone guy. You know what I'm saying? Look, all I gotta say is, bro, the Kanye I be seeing on the internet is not Kanye, bro. Y'all niggas ain't about to sit here and tell me with a straight face that Kanye's wearing broad shoulders, fake booty fits outside. Y'all not about to sit here and tell me that. To each its own, but that's what I'm going with, bro. Y'all niggas just tripping.
You know, Dylan.
Be right back. I'll be right back.
Upset about, you know, and you know, that's kind of what happened. You just can't generalize. You have to be specific, especially if you're talking about anybody, any race of people. You have to be specific on who exactly you're talking about.
Let's talk about the music industry. Huge amount of attention being given to artificial intelligence now.
Yeah.
Clearly it has awesome power, not least to replicate how people like you would make music. What do you feel about that?
I think it's terrible. I think it's gonna make people lazier, less creative. You know, could you imagine if an actor, like if I decided not to do a sequel and the movie company said we have the rights to your likeness.
He has a point, man. Think about it. Evolution is real, right? And like, if we're making robots now, imagine how advanced they're gonna be 10 years from now. And we already, you know, if y'all on TikTok and seeing all these AI songs, they really damn near sound like the person. Pretty scary shit. You can make a whole album of Drake, bro. There's like a whole album of Drake AI on TikTok. Shit is pretty insane. Like, it's gonna be a point in time where we're not gonna have to do shit. They do it for us. It's like, where's the authenticity in that? Like, Elon Musk, I suggest you slow down, man. What the fuck?
Right.
We're gonna put you in the sequel whether you want to be or not, because we have the right to. So now they use AI to put Ice Cube in a movie I don't want to be in, saying things I don't want to say and doing things I wouldn't do. So to me, that's terrible. Or taking an artist that's...
I ain't even think of that. I ain't even think of that. I scared doing things you don't want to do. Such shit. That's what you talking about.
Passed away and having them do a new song with lyrics that they may not agree with. It's just, you know, it's a slippery slope that will hurt us more than it will help us.
Is there a benefit that you can see where you could use?
I don't know if it's me, but is for the ones that's really tapped in and really be into like these type of conversations and what they're getting into, is it me or the world is you're slowly seeing why the world is a video game and how it's a video game? Like, they're just slowly exposing themselves, like really getting fucking controlled. Like, what the hell?
AI to enhance what you do?
I mean, we use, you know, automation here and there to help advance and make us sound better. But, you know, once you take the paintbrush out of the painter's hand, is it really
The painter?
a painting from him?
Is it the painter? Is it the artist?
Well, it's an interesting question, isn't it? Is it? I mean, I don't know.
Like if somebody does Ice Cube AI song, how could it be an Ice Cube song? It's an artificial, it's like a mannequin or a puppet, or that's how I look at it. It's not real.
Do you think it's going to kill us all, artificial intelligence?
Possibly.
I interviewed
It's a
Professor Stephen
possibility.
Hawking before he died. And I said, what's the biggest threat to mankind? He said, when artificial intelligence learns to self-design. That's it.
Yeah, I think, it's already figuring us out in a lot of different ways. I've heard that it's learned how to lie.
Yeah.
This is in every science fiction movie, this is the beginning of the end.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
If you knew it was about to end, what would you do on your last day? You got 24 hours to live.
Hug my family, love them, explain to them how much I care about them. Pray to my maker, and prepare myself to meet them.
Would you have a
What else
last
can we
meal?
do? They acting like a motherfucker.
I've got something to tell you guys. Guess what? It's an app called Big O Live. And if you're looking for friends and people in different areas,
Probably
I
so.
apologize in
What would you have?
advance, even though I've been doing this shit.
Everything I can
I'm
stuff in
addicted to
my.
this shit. I'm sorry.
You're not going to worry about any dieting, right?
Yeah. I'll be probably sick off everything on that day.
You turned down a $9 million movie role in 2021 because you wouldn't take the COVID vaccine. It was being mandated in Hollywood at the time. Any regrets? It's a lot of money.
Not at all. Not one
Not
regret.
at all.
You know my thought when I heard that story? You must be even richer than I.
Yo. Vaccine comes out, we're enforced to take it. Couldn't even hop in the stove. Couldn't even go to school without it. Now all of a sudden it's not talked about. Hashtag unvaccinated.
I mean, everybody can use $9 million. I don't care how rich they think they are. Everybody can use that money. I could have used that money. My family could have used that money. But I felt like, your health is worth more than all the money in the world. Because if you had all the money in the world and you wasn't healthy, you would use that money to get healthy. So, to me, it was an experimental drug, and they had no time to really see the long-term effects. Like most, I'm vaccinated. I've been vaccinated when I was a kid, but these are drugs that have been tested for decades, and pretty much most of the side effects.
I mean, ultimately, I felt about
study
COVID
went through,
vaccines that once
published,
it was established
published again,
against what they
republished.
initially thought, that you could
That's
still
some shit that's
transmit
less-
the virus,
made less than a year
whether you
ago.
were vaccinated or not.
Yeah, I
To
ain't
me,
about
it
to
becomes a
put orange
personal
juice and-
choice. Then it's down
and
to
apple
you.
juice in this
Yeah,
motherfucker
without a
saves the
doubt.
vaccine.
And
That's
the
fucked up.
pharmaceutical companies made a lot of money. Businesses closed. It's like an incentive, even when things are not going right, to keep going. It's kind of like the war machine. If you make the bullets and the Band-Aids, you're gonna always want to be in war because it's profitable.
Have you worked out who you're going to vote for next year?
No.
It's what we would call in Britain a Hobson's choice.
What's that mean?
It means it doesn't matter which way you go, you're going to get screwed. I mean,
Wow.
Joe Biden looks like he barely knows what day it is. Donald Trump might be in a prison cell. So if that's the choice, what does it say about America?
That America needs to re-examine where we are, where we're going, who we want to lead us, and what kind of country we actually want to be. A lot of choices. I've become independent in all this because I like to sit back and see.
Before you continue, speaking of who we want the president to be or who we want it to be, honestly, when it comes to heavy politics like that, I don't really enforce my opinion because I'm not as knowledgeable as I, feel comfortable to be to talk about the situations. But who would I want as a leader? A dominant person, a person that's not feared by the truth, a person that's not feared to tell the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a person that, you know, has reasonable leadership, not because of what somebody else has done or how it's supposed to be. You got put in this office because of who you are. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, come on now. It's
You know,
almost
who's
over.
really
It's almost
gonna
over.
be the best choice. Unfortunately, the choices are not always top notch, so to speak.
Have you thought of running yourself?
Oh, I would never run.
There might be
I
a
would
vacancy now. Kanye
Nah,
ceded the territory.
Nah, I don't want to be a politician. You know, they can king me. Make me king. I'll be a king.
Well, actually, I always felt if it hadn't been for King George III being so useless, you could still have the monarchy here, and it could be King Piers. I mean, right? Maybe I could share the throne with you.
yeah.
King Piers and King Cube. What do you think?
Hey, I think it's only room for one king, man. You know what I'm saying?
Are you telling me to move aside? All right, I'll cede monarchical power to
I'm pretty
King
sure
Cube.
this
Thank
is
you.
the end of the video. Yo, if you guys made it this far, I really appreciate it. I would also appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe, tell your opinion on, you know, what went on in this video, what I said. That's what the comment section is for. Once again, for the people that do show love, I really deeply appreciate you guys, and it's y'all support that keeps me going. And yeah, bro, have a great day. I'm out.